All right, guys, we are here. The Chicago Bears' first episode of Hard Knocks has come to an end. And honestly, what an episode, guys. It was a great first way to kick off the series. It is exciting to see what goes on behind the scenes of this team. And I'm going to be really honest with you guys. It was a lot less dramatic than I thought. And it just shows that this team has a lot of good vibes and a lot of good energy out of the gate. I am super excited from what I saw on this episode today. If you guys didn't get a chance to see it, I have a full breakdown for you guys right now. I took a lot of notes during it. So thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Dick Brody, and as always, thank you for tuning in. We are just getting things started here in the middle of the season, guys. I am super excited about it, and I know you guys are too. So before we begin today's episode of the Hard Knocks episode 1 preview, I am really excited to see. I want to hear what you guys had to say. Comment your favorite part of episode 1. Would love to hear what you guys saw. Would love to hear your guys breakdown a little bit more. And I would love to talk to you guys a little bit more about it as a group. But before we kick things off, please hit the like button on this video. It helps more Bears fans see this video, along with subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So let's start hearing that in the live chat right now. I'll revisit this in a little bit, but comment your favorite part of episode 1. But I'm going to take you guys from start to finish right now. Super great episode overall. This team truly cares about each other. And I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I like what I'm seeing. I really think that this team is going to be special no matter what. I love what they brought to the table. This team is just super exciting. So let's kick things off with the number one thing, guys. The Caleb Williams intro and footage with the Michael Jordan, or with the Bulls intro song, the Alan Parsons Project. That was absolutely electric. That was unbelievable. What a great way to start off the series. I was so pumped about that. That was absolutely insane. But overall, Caleb Williams, man, this kid's going to be special. This kid is so awesome to watch, so awesome to hear from. And he is just the quarterback that the Chicago Bears have needed. I mean, the opening intro with the Bulls music was amazing, legitimate chills, was incredible, but also he is so darn confident. When he stood up in front of the room, talked about his $25.5 million signing bonus, pointed at Ryan Poles, that was super awesome. And then he goes on and tries to do karaoke. I don't know what song he tried doing, so if you guys have that, I don't know the name of the song. I tried looking it up while I was watching, but I didn't end up seeing anything. But overall, he just went up there and he was super confident in front of his teammates, and he's owning being the number 1 overall pick, which is super exciting. But on top of that too, it's just that talking about his mentality, during his interviews, talking about, he's like, I am going to make mistakes. I know I'm going to make mistakes. How I bounce back from those mistakes is what makes me great. And Nick Saban actually talked about it a little bit with Matt Eberflus that I'm going to go over next. So just hang on for a minute. I'll go back to that comment. But overall, Caleb just, he did make mistakes in practice. Those couple of interceptions, those couple of overthrows, and the HBO Hard Knocks is able to have them mic'd up and, talking through exactly what went on and kind of what the players are saying, was just super exciting to see overall. He is a human being at the end of the day. He knows he's going to make mistakes. He gets frustrated, but I'd rather him get frustrated, because guess what? Him getting frustrated means that he cares about this team. He cares about getting better. And that's what is going to make the Chicago Bears team great. So I was super pumped and excited to see that out of Caleb Williams, especially that emotion. Super awesome. And hello, chat. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We just had 100 people log in. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just kind of going through right now some of the comments so far from Hard Knocks, but Caleb Williams is awesome, man. That's all I got to say is what an opening intro. That was really great. I loved every second about it. Quickly before I go into the next subject, Antonio, nice to see you, man. Santana, nice to see you too. It was Ordinary People by John Legend. That is what Caleb Williams saying. Thank you very much. We hate you, Tyson. I hope not Tyson Bajan. But guys, overall, what a great episode so far. So keep throwing your favorite parts in the live chat right now. I'll throw them up on the screen in a little bit. I just kind of want to run through everything. Next comment is Matt Eberflus is the freaking man. Anyone that ever doubted him, anyone that ever wanted to come for his head, I hope that we all can agree we regret that now. This guy is the leader of this team. And, opening up with that new tradition that he started, the barbecue of all the coaches in the front office coming together before the season begins, and everyone brings their families and it's at its house. I thought that was so cool. First of all, Flus also has an absolutely gorgeous home. If that was his actual home, it probably was an Airbnb because it was a party. But if it was Flus's home, absolutely drop dead gorgeous, wherever, Lake Bluff, Gurney, Lake Forest, wherever it may be. Overall, though, he is the absolute man. Love the style and the energy that he brings because, shout out to his wife, Kelly Eberflus, for having him go with the new look. And then shout out to my man, Brennan Shagru from Bears Wire for getting his tweet getting featured on HBO Hard Knocks, which was super, super cool. But overall, Matt Eberflus is the absolute man. Just the energy that he brings, starting off with that statement that winners have a winning mentality, losers have a losing mentality. Whatever you put on the field, that is what you're going to get. I love that Matt Eberflus came out and said that out of the gate. You can definitely tell the first meeting as a team, that set the tone for training camp, and that's why these guys have been doing so well. Don't know if the offensive line wasn't in attendance for that part of it, but Matt Eberflus really is just owning getting to be a better head coach. And the Bears are taking the proper steps, So I didn't know, first of all, Matt Eberflus was a badass linebacker at Toledo back in the day. I mean, this dude had the big, broad shoulder pads, the neck brace, the crazy face mask. Shout out Matt Eberflus. Coolest head coach in the league right now, by far. I don't care what you say. That's not even a biased opinion. But Matt Eberflus was under Nick Saban, that was his first coaching job, was at Toledo. Nick Saban obviously went on to be one of the greatest NCAA coaches of all time, developing some of the greatest defenses, really good with defensive backs. Overall, it was incredible. Exactly. The energy and the things that were brought to the table by Matt Eberflus and Nick Saban. During the meeting, Nick Saban talked about, here's what you should do as a head coach. First of all, I love that he said, never criticize your quarterback in front of the team. Loved that. Especially as a rookie, because he's going to make mistakes. I think that that's a huge thing because if you're messing up with your rookies, you're messing up everybody else. I love that Nick Saban also called out Peyton Manning through almost 30 interceptions his rookie season. And look where he ended up being, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. 4 Super Bowl appearances, one of them against the Bears, winning that one. But you guys know what I mean? Like Nick Saban came in and set the tone for this. And him saying that to Eberflus, and I thought that was super interesting, saying always stand behind your quarterback. Look where your quarterback's looking. You want to understand what your quarterback's hearing and talking about. Did a fantastic job. And I love that Flus took that because now Flus, you see him always standing behind Caleb, always talking to Williams. And then he even brought Caleb Williams over, didn't say it in front of everybody. He's like, hey, don't go hitting that pass. You're not ready for that. We haven't gone over it yet. And then Williams taking that knowledge, showing how good Williams is, and going to Shane Wolder and saying, hey, Flus said we're not talking about that yet. Is that true? Is that the game plans that we're going for? Like, he's listening. This is not a Jamarcus Russell. This is not a sassy number 1 overall pick coming in. Caleb Williams is the freaking man. And it's because of the leadership of Matt Eberflus. Matt Eberflus is doing a fantastic job with this team. I love the energy that he's bringing to this team. He's doing such a great job. And overall, I'm really, really excited about what is next for this team, especially led by Matt Eberflus. Guys, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And please continue to comment your favorite part of the episode. I will be going through the comments in a little bit, but I want to get you guys all the information about Hard Knocks today if you weren't able to watch it. I know that we have some people internationally, so really, really good stuff. But I also posted a lot of clips on Twitter, so if you guys want to go check out my Twitter, there's a lot of good stuff there. Want to go quickly into Jonathan Owens. So if you guys don't know this, Simone Biles is his wife, who is an Olympian for the U.S. gymnastics team. During practice, the Bears gave him special permission to go over to Paris and watch his wife perform, which she did a fantastic job. I saw a silver medal in there. I believe she did get a gold. I'm sorry, I don't remember that off the top of my head. But it was cool to see how he reacts. Like, he truly is husband of the year, to be honest with you. Just a very, very supportive cast. He really just loves what his wife does. I mean, he was very open and transparent with the coaches. He's like, yep, I'll be back right away. I'm just going for a couple of days. They're like, hey, man, do your thing. We appreciate that. Just the energy he brought and like how much he communicates with Simone is so cool. And being over there and cheering her on and appreciating things with her. Shout out to Jonathan Owens, man. I'm trying to get him on the show too. If anyone has a connection to that, by the way, I just think his story is incredible. I think it's so cool that his wife is Simone Biles, but just how this guy is. And I just got nothing but more respect for him after this episode of Hard Knocks. So shout out to him for being husband of the year. Really good stuff. And also I love Bulldogs. They had 3 Bulldogs. Really love that too. So Jonathan Owens was a huge star of this episode as expected, but he did a really good job. I mean, definitely supportive of his wife. I want to talk about how funny these guys are though. That's the next thing I want to talk about. If you guys didn't see how funny these guys are, first of all, Theo Benedict standing on front stage. He goes, hey, I signed a $20,000 signing bonus right after Caleb Williams said I signed a $25.5 million one. So that little bit of a flex there by Williams. But then he starts singing God Bless America, takes off his shirt, rips off his pants, is a 6'4", 300-pound plus guy in an American Eagle, American flag Speedo. Not going to throw this up on there, but God, I was dying in laughter. I took a picture. I put it up on my Twitter. Go check that out. I was dying. I mean, hey, $20,000. I loved it. Guys are super funny. And I don't know if anyone caught this. This is one of my favorite quotes too. Tyson Bagent goes to Caleb and goes, hey, me and Kanye have the same birthday. Is that tough? I mean, like, depending on the day of the week and depending on the situation, and Kanye does, is that tough? And everyone kind of looked at him like, the hell? But these guys are just funny. They're interacting with each other. They're getting to know each other. They're talking. Like, these guys are super funny though. I mean, DJ Moore and Keenan Allen are acting like they're best friends for a super long time. DJ Moore also getting his contract, which I'll go into in a second. Super awesome situation. But these guys are funny. Flus is messing with the guys. The coaches are messing with the guys. They brought out the slip and slide. Caleb was like, hey, we should bring out a slip and slide. Coach, have you ever played baseball? And I don't know if anyone saw it, posted on Twitter. When Caleb slid and his arm went like this on the ground and he went a little farther into the turf, everyone went like, oh my God. Terrible idea. Let's not do that with Caleb. Let's do that after the season, maybe, Caleb, or maybe when your career is over. But it was super funny. Like, these guys are just having fun. And that's a huge part of winning mentality. You work hard, play hard. If these guys are having a good time, everyone else is having a good time. So overall, this team's got a lot of energy. This team has a lot of characters, and that's super exciting, especially from the younger guys. But talking about Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, they went over DJ Moore's contract. Literally was in the middle of practice, which was so darn cool to see. Ryan Poles, brought everybody in, said, hey, this is the contract we want to give him, full guaranteed. We're going to restructure his next couple of years, which shout out to him for doing that, for opening up more cap space. Talking about that tomorrow on our Edge episode with Brandon Shagru, who, again, was featured on Hard Knocks tonight. I got a famous guy on. What can I say? Overall, we ended up, signing DJ Moore in the middle of practice. Poles literally called downstairs and goes, hey, can you tell coach to send DJ up to the office real quick? We got to talk to him. And Moore's like, what is going on? Like, maybe thought he was traded. I don't know. Moore walks in the room. His agent was there. They shake up and everyone's all happy, jittery, good to go. Moore quickly signs the contract. Obviously did the picture after with the football helmet on, but quickly signs the contract and then goes right back out to practice. And he goes, yeah, I just signed a 4-year, $110 million contract to Keenan and like all those guys. And they're all like, what? What are you doing here? And then DJ Moore just goes, one less thing to worry about. Well, yeah, when you're making $82.5 million guaranteed over the next 4 years and an average of over $25 million a season, yeah, there's not much to worry about. Let's be nice. But overall, super happy for DJ Moore and how he reacted to that. One thing I want to call out, though, I thought it was so cool, really cool, that DJ Moore actually, his contract, Kevin Warren sat in and was the big helper of being a approver. Broke down the numbers right there. Okay, $110 million. He's always been guaranteed his money. 82.5. Yeah, this is a great contract. This is a win for him for both parties. I love that Kevin Warren did that. Shout out to Kevin Warren for being an awesome CEO, by the way. Hopefully, I have a feeling, and I'm just putting this out there right now. Prediction. You guys heard it here first. The Bears' final stadium plans will be announced during Hard Knocks. It'll be in one of the episodes. That's how we're going to find out. I just have that feeling. Let me see what you guys think about that one. But it's super cool seeing the DJ Moore contract go through. Thought it was really awesome. But I'm super happy about it. We got a couple more subjects to go through, guys. Wow, we got over 150 people in here right now. Again, we're reviewing the Hard Knocks episode right now. Make sure you comment your favorite part of episode 1 in there. I'm going to throw them up on the screen. We'll interact for a little bit. I know that it's pretty late at night, and, it's kind of, what is it, like, in Paris right now, it's 4 in the morning. Shoot. So shout out to everybody that's calling in internationally, and make sure you comment where you guys are calling in from. I love hearing where Bears Nation is. If you haven't already, there's 146 people. Let's get 146 likes on the video. Helps get more Bears fans to see it. Would love to get the information out to you guys. And please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 17,000 before the season starts. We're less than 350 away. Can't thank you guys enough for your support. I'm just super pumped about it. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So let's go now into the QB2 battle. That was talked about a lot during practice. They obviously talked about how Caleb Williams has number 1. He's getting the real reps. He's getting the real ones, all that good stuff. But they talked about how after the Hall of Fame game, a competition has started. And if you guys saw on the depth chart, it says next to Tyson Bagent and Brett Rippon, or for 2 or 3. So I thought it was really interesting that they talked about it. Obviously, this is going to be a subject going on throughout Hard Knocks. So really excited about that. But there is a QB2 battle going on right now. Bagent is not locked in at QB2. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely the leader of the Pats, but it's not a lock. Brett Rippon did a great job in that Hall of Fame game. Hard Knocks talked about it. I mean, 11 for 15 with 166 yards and 3 touchdowns and 9 rushing yards. Dude did fantastic. So overall, it's going to be a fun competition. I don't think Austin Reed's going to be the guy that makes that court QB3 spot. I think Austin Reed will be on the practice squad. But Austin Reed is hanging out with Cole Kmet. He's hanging out with the wide receivers. Like, clearly they like this kid. So he's doing something right. But I love that all 3 backups, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, and I want to hear it in the comments if you didn't, but there's 3 undrafted rookie free agent quarterbacks. They all were at one point on this roster right now. I think that's so darn cool. So really, really excited about that. But the QB2 battle is continuing to go down. Other quick comments about this. I just love this team, man. I love the energy that they're bringing. They put Jalen Johnson out there right away. They didn't really talk about Montez Sweat, or anybody else yet. This was very offensive focused. They talked about Keenan Allen's trade and what that meant to the team. But there was a lot of good energy overall from this team. Like, really good stuff. I'm excited for what has to happen next for this team in order to go to the next level. And this is just the first episode of Hard Knocks. We have next week. So that'll be entering week 3 of preseason. We have the following week. That's the 4th week of preseason. Then we have the week after, which is the week off. So that's the week entering week 1. Then you have week 1, which is the 5th one. And then you're going to have a couple more. So I believe it's going to be an 8-episode series. So they're going to go past, obviously, a few games. They're not going to get the Green Bay game or anything. But a really good overall. And I'm super excited about it. So right now in the comment section, if you guys haven't already, comment your favorite part of the show, because I'm going to start throwing up on the screen. I know that obviously I made mine pretty darn obvious. It was the Bulls intro. I think that was the best part of this whole thing. But let's see what we got. We got Os M saying, damn, I love Caleb's energy. Diesel pumped for the season. Caleb is him. All right, so Diesel's favorite was the Eagle. I have to agree. That was freaking hilarious. We got Joseph R saying, things not looking bad. A lot of work to get done. We can get this team to do. Couldn't agree more. Okay, the Canadian Eagle is up to now. The Bulls announcer. Okay, I got some agreeing with me right now. DJ loves it here. Couldn't be more. Awesome. Yep, I love that part too. When Keenan Allen and DJ are on the sidelines, making them smile. Bear down, see red, everything. I love that energy. Bear down, please drop a like. Shout out to Montana for always being my like hype man. Definitely the DJ Moore contract signing. What Nick Saban said about expectations, truth. That was a huge part of this episode, guys. Really, really good stuff here. I couldn't agree more. Confirm the song that that Caleb Williams sang was Original People by John Legend. Okay, we got another one. John Legend. Jeff Herbert, great show. I could not agree more. Let's go. Okay, let's see what else we I better never seek the result of this, Mike. Oh my God, man. Come on now. We're just all having fun and games here. But yes, I could go without seeing that again. Jeff is saying that the slip and slide was his favorite. Shout out to you, Antonio, for tuning in. I really want our Eberflus to work out. I couldn't agree more with that. My favorite part was the casual signing of the $110 million contract. Couldn't agree more. I thought it was a great show as well. Santana, I really hope you quit your job soon. You need to do this full time. I want to as well. And you guys watching this episode helps me out just every single time you guys watch. Hitting that like button too and subscribing to the channel. Once I hit 30,000, I'm on my way. That could happen by the end of this season, guys, with your guys' help. So really appreciate it. Hey, Levante, nice to see you, man. Love the episode too. If it was a book, Rose City Ronin, I liked it and definitely left me wanting more. Can't wait for the rest. Definitely Saturday versus the Bills. Make sure you guys stay tuned for Friday's episode of pre-show versus the Bills, and I'll be doing a post-show after. How do you watch it after it was streamed live? It's on HBO Max. If you guys don't have HBO Max, I think it's only like $15 a month, and you can cancel it at any time. So, like, if you guys can swing it, absolutely, I would highly suggest. It was definitely a good investment for me. Santana, his wife, the savior of his career, I think, for the haircut. I thought that was so cool that Kelly Eberflus is so involved, and his daughters too. They all seem really involved. Oh, another favorite quote was when Eberflus's daughter goes, guys, it's just preseason, relax. Try telling that to diehard Bears fans. I forgot his daughter's name. I'll look it up later. But yeah, I thought that was hilarious of her. They're playing it again at 11 p.m. CST. Thanks, Relentless Mike, for that shout out right there. HBO Max, stream it. Okay, let's see if we got any more. 20K in a Speedo was your favorite. We got the American Eagle. Tally Brand Company. That's the hat that I am wearing today. I featured it in the episode earlier. So the marketing schedule is on task right now. So guys, Tally Brand Company, make sure you go to the last episode for the link in the description. If you go to tallybrandcompany.com, use code JAY to get $5 off your order and free shipping. So make sure you guys go for that. I promise you, I'm not liking that post. I know you're not, Mike. All right, let's see. We got Brandon. What's up, man? Just did you see Tyson Bay almost really hurt his arm and leg on the slip and slide? I was like, yo, same with Caleb Williams. I saw that too. So crazy to see that. Ralph, nice to see that you definitely earned or enjoyed the Hard Knocks. I did too. We got the American Eagle as another favorite. Oh man, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Bear down from Jersey. I'll be in Jersey in 2 weeks. Bear down from Melissa, Texas. We got an FGB. We got Portland, Florida. Flying in Chicago for the Hey, Ro, make sure you shoot me an email. Maybe we can try to get up and get a beer. Can't wait for that. Nick Saban's speech was your favorite. The Bulls intro. Wish I could have watched it. That's why I'm here. Frank, yep, absolutely. I'll be breaking down every single time. Next week, guys, by the way, I will be in Boston during the episode, but I will do my best to do a live stream immediately after. But I plan on doing a live stream, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. What's up, Ray? Nice to see you guys. Oh, okay, so HBO Max is $16.99 with no commercials. Highly suggest doing that. We got Luca, Mississippi calling in. For real, dude, I loved it today. I was listening to Pat McAfee. I don't care until week 5. There you go. All right. Love it. Do you see us signing Allen? Okay. And guys, ask me some questions. I'll stay on for a couple more minutes before I have to go to bed because tomorrow I have another very, very long day at work. But you guys know I love this for you guys and I want to do this full time. So do you see us signing Keenan Allen? All directions are going yes. I could actually see the Bears using DJ Moore's money. And just hear me out. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this one. If DJ Moore's money could be used next season, I could see them using that money to pay Keenan Allen. But they're going to wait till later in the season, probably, guys, to be honest with you, in order to sign Allen, I think. I don't see us signing Keenan Allen just yet. I know he wants to be here, but he wants to obviously see he's healthy. He hasn't completed the season. If he's ripping it up and this DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Roma Dunze thing is working, do it. Absolutely. Shout out to Santana for that. Yep. Let's keep the likes going, guys. I really appreciate it. Damn, Eagle gets a nickname and then hurt. That was a really tough one for me too. I didn't even know that he was hurt. It was really, really tough to watch. I hope he's okay because this kid has a lot of potential. I think he could be one of the undrafted rookie free agents that makes this roster. So I hope Eagle's okay. I love that people are already calling him Eagle too. So really good stuff there. And then I hope the Bears radio announcer goes horses. You're saying touchdown, Chicago Bears too much. I think so too, guys. But other quick comments, just overall, it was a great show. I really think that we have a special team put together this year. Again, make sure that if you're watching the live stream later, make sure to comment your favorite part of episode 1. But before you guys leave, please hit that like button on this video. It helps it out tremendously. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get to 17,000 before week 1. But that's it for me tonight, guys. I recorded 4 episodes today. I recorded tomorrow's episode and Thursday's episode today as well. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Make sure you stay tuned. And then we got Bears preview this upcoming Friday, brought to you by Authentico Tequila and BetUS. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But with that, thank you as always for tuning this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody. Let's hear it in the comment section. As always, loud and proud, bear down, baby.